was this the problem? 7a cubed minus 6a plus 9, parentheses or not, it doesn't mean any difference. It doesn't mean any.
Yeah.
Okay. And then minus negative 7a cubed plus 7a plus 7, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So then I have to distribute negative. It changes to positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, negative. And now I have to present everything in descending order of the powers of the variable and combine like terms when possible. Go ahead, Nadi. Nadi, you were saying something?
Yes, there's a problem. It is, let's see, -2, and then parentheses 5, let's say x to the third power, y to the second power, close parentheses to the second power, minus parentheses 3/5, y to the second, x to the second, y to the third, close parentheses.
Any power here?
With a power at the end. Yeah.
What power?
Second or third.
You said second power?
Yeah, second works.
Is this okay? Double check.
Yeah, that's the type. Yeah, that's exactly the type.
Good. So -2, I have to square first, 25, x to the 6th, y to the 4th. Is this okay?
Okay.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Minus 9 over 25, x to the 4th, y to the 6th.
Okay.
So finally, we have -50, x to the 6th, y to the 4th, minus 9 over 25, x to the 4th, y to the 6th. Are they asking us to factor something, or just that's it?
No, just combine the polynomials.
Yeah, they're not like polynomial, like terms, so we cannot combine them.
Okay.
Well, this is it. That's all we can do here.
And that's it. And that's all we can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless they're asking us to whatever, something else.
Okay. So in any other problem like that, where there's like terms, I just would combine the like terms, and that's the.
If they are like terms, yes.
Okay. All right.
Is this okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Perfect. Anything else? Anything else?
I still have problems with my cube roots.
Okay.
Just generally getting the right answer. I'm not sure how I can.
The cube root is power 1/3. You can put it in the graphing calculator if that's on a number. If it's if it's on an expression, you cannot.
Okay.
Good. Other questions? Anything else?
I have not really a question, but just letting you know.
Yes.
You'll see it on my notes. I have a really big problem knowing when to, like, what to move to the denominator when it has a negative exponent. I always end up moving the variable with the negative exponent to the denominator, and I get it wrong every single time, and I don't know why I keep doing that to myself. But
Do you have an example?
Yes. So it was -14m to the 8th power.
-14m. Everything to the 8th power, or just m to the 8th power?
No parentheses, so I'd assume it was
okay.
Everything.
Yes. Yep.
And then n to the 3rd.
Yes.
All of that over 11m.
Just 1 second, because I put a parenthesis in.
That's okay.
So you said times n to the 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Everything over.
Yeah, everything over 11m to the -3rd power.
Yes.
N to the 0 power.
Good. So with n to the 0, we have nothing to say. We did this problem in class. So this is 1. So I have nothing to say about that, assuming that m and n are not 0. They should tell us either not 0 or strictly greater than 0 or whatever. So I copy negative 14 over 11 because I cannot simplify. M to the 8th over m to the negative 3 is m to the 11th. There is no negative exponent here. Times n to the 3rd. When I subtract m minus negative 3, I get 11. So there are no negative exponents here at all. You have to use the rule that states copy the base and subtract the exponents.
I don't know what I did. Oh my gosh. When you go over my notes, can you tell me, like, what did I do that I got a negative exponent? Because I can't remember, but I did submit all my notes.
I don't know. Did you review the test? Are you talking about the retake or are you talking about test 4?
The retake on test 3 today.
Okay.
And I did submit all of my notes because I just had a feeling, but
Okay.
now I got it wrong. I ended up putting m to the 24th on the bottom because it was negative 24, so I put it on the bottom because I was like, I gotta flip it. I don't know.
I have no idea where the 24th is coming from, though.
I don't know.
Okay, good. Other questions? Is there anything else that we want to go back to? So I remember going over test 3 and 4. I know that is done. I don't remember how far we got into test 2. Can anyone help me, please? Here's test 2. I don't think we did test 2, and I don't think, yes, perfect. That's what I think. Yes, was my feeling.
Perfect.
Okay, so we are reviewing now test 2 and then test 1. Good. So test 1. Let me know if we need to look at this problem. If you say yes, we'll look at it. If you say no, we'll move on.
Yes, can we look at it?
Yeah. So negative 5/4 t equals 7/6. The only thing we need to do here is get rid of negative 5/4. In order to get rid of negative 5/4, we have to multiply both sides by negative 4/5. The multiplicative inverse of negative 5/4. So then t equals, and when I multiply on the right hand side 7/6, of course it's a negative number, by 4/5, I will simplify first. I refuse to multiply if I can simplify first. So it's 7/15. You should also refuse to multiply if you can simplify first. Any questions? Don't be shy, please. Okay, so we have here this equation. Yes or no? Anybody, yes or no?
Same concept as the other one.
Yes, we have to multiply. Yes, so a/4 minus 2a/3 equals negative 5/2. I refuse to solve equations with fractions, so I would multiply both sides by 12 because that's the least common denominator. So when I multiply a/4 by 12, I get 3a. When I multiply negative 2a/3 by 12, I get negative 8a. When I multiply negative 5/2 by 12, I get negative 30. So let's work on this for a moment. Here's what I did. a/4 times 12/1. I simplified, of course, and I wrote 3a. You should refuse to multiply before you simplify. Please. Please learn that from me. So then 2a/3 times 12/1, I'll simplify, and I That's how I got the negative 8a. The same thing with negative 5 or 5 halves times 12 over 1. I simplified and I got 30. Now I can combine like terms, and I have negative 5a equals negative 30, and I divide by negative 5 to get 6. Any questions on this problem? Okay, moving on. Okay, the same problem. Yes or no? Okay. Problem 4. Yes or no? Problem 6. Yeah, 5. Sorry, 5. Yes or no?
Yes, please.
Very good. So here we have 0.38x minus 64, 57.6. You can use C, doesn't matter. I use X because it's easier for me to write. Here I have two options. Option 1, I will multiply both sides by 10. Option 2, I'll divide both sides by 0.3. And then see what happens. So when I divide, we're discussing right now the options. When I divide 57.6 by 0.3, I want to see, so 57.6 by 0.3, see if I'm happy with this. I'm happy with it. So I'm not going to multiply by 10. So I'm just going to write that 8x minus 64 equals 192. And then I'm going to add 64. And then I'm going to divide by 8 and see what I get. So 8x equals 256, and when I divide by 8, I get x equals 32. With equations, I highly recommend before you enter the answer, especially on a test situation, plug it in. Use the graphing calculator to plug it in and see if it's working. If when I plug in 32, the left-hand side does not equal 57.6, this is wrong, and I will not enter it. Okay, determine whether or not the ordered pair is a solution. All we have to do is plug in the x value and see if we get the y value given to us. Is it a yes or a no? So when I plug in 1, 5 minus 4 is 1, so this is okay. When I plug in negative 1, this is also okay. I get negative 9, that's true. Let's see what happens when I plug in 1/5. 1/5 times 5 is 1, but 1 minus 4 is not negative 5. So yes, yes, but the last one is no. Okay, so they're giving us x and we want to solve for y. Well, that's not a big deal because first I will solve for y here. So y equals negative 2x plus 1. It's a test situation. I'm allowed to use a calculator. Of course I will use it. So in y equals, I will clear whatever, and I will put this negative 2x plus 1. I'm not going to waste my time. So it's asking me to plug in negative 2, negative 1, and 3. Fine. Negative 2, negative 1, and 3. And I get everything in a blink. 5, 3, negative 5. And that's what I'm going to enter. So 5, 3, and -5, oops, and -5. And then I'll write the ordered pair, -2, 5, -1, 3, and 3, -5, and I'm done with an ordered pair format. So I'll put parentheses. Any questions? Draw a graph of the equation using point plotting. Of course, I will find the x and y intercepts. When x is 0, I'll find y. When y is 0, I find x. Is it a yes or a no? Use a graph to identify the intercepts. Type an ordered pair. So I will type in 2, 0 and 0, 1. 2, 0 and 0, 1. Any questions? Graph the horizontal or vertical line. Of course, this is a vertical. Its position is not altitude. So I will graph the vertical line x equals 4. Find the slope of the line shown here. It's 0. If it's a horizontal line, the slope is 0. If it's a vertical line, the slope is undefined. But if it's horizontal, the slope is 0. I don't have to do anything, just write 0. The population of a country is this and this in different years. Use the ordered pairs this and this to find and interpret the slope of the line representing the average rate of change. So it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. And then I will interpret it. Is it a yes?
Yes, I could use a refresher.
Sure, of course. So we have 0, 126 and 70, 285. And they want us to find the average rate of change. So this is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. The average rate of change is like speed. If you call me and I'm saying I'm driving and you ask me how fast, I will not say I'm driving 40 miles because that's not speed. It's a rate of change of distance with respect to time. It has to have two measurement units. I'm driving at 40 miles per hour. So it's an average rate of change. It has to be in millions per year. Millions come from the y variable. That's the measurement unit for the y variable. And year, the measurement unit for the x variable. So it's going to be mil per year. So I'll plug it in. No wasting time. I'm in a test situation. I don't want to be smart. I want to get the best grade I can. Minus. If I don't put parentheses, it will be a total mess, and I'm not going to get anything. So the answer is 2.27. Now, if they want the exact answer, that's a different story. Then I have to just perform 285 minus 126. So I get 159 divided by 70. But if they want the approximation, 2.27 millions per year. So now let's see what they want. Round to the nearest hundred, of course. So I'm going to enter 2.27. So I will disregard everything else except B and D. The population is decreasing. No, because it's not a negative number. The population is increasing at an average rate of about 2.27 million people per year. And that's my D answer. And that's it. Find the slope and the y. Yes?
Sorry, I was just seeing it. Does this do have a passcode?
If it has a...
Let's try to log in.
Matt, we cannot hear you. So you're asking if it's password protected?
Yes.
No, it should not be. Can you review it? Can you go to Gradebook and then click on review? Can anyone else review this test? I mean, it could be at my end.
I think he means the Zoom call. Matt, is that what you mean? I don't know where he went, but I think he was saying he's trying to log in on Zoom on another device and he needs a passcode. I think the passcode's Mama.
Yeah, I always, whatever I can put in is very simple. I always put something very simple. But the ID is a different number. Do you need the ID, Matt? Okay, we lost him. Okay, so I wasn't sure what he needed. Okay, he's coming back. So Matt, did you need the ID? Are you okay? You are muted, but if you're okay, you're okay. That's good.
I'm getting ready to go take my test. I'm here though.
Nadia, I was talking to Matt.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I was trying to do something on my work phone or my work computer, but it doesn't work, so I'll just use my phone.
Okay. Did you have a question, or can we continue?
No, you're good. Please continue.
Okay. Okay, so this problem, do I need to show how to find the slope and the y-intercept on 13? Okay, 14. Find the equation of the line that contains a given point with a given slope. Anybody? 15. Determine whether the pair of lines unlicensed. Is that you, Mr. Unlicensed? Okay, so are the lines parallel or perpendicular? So,
Yes, can we?
yes, one second. I have to mute Matt because it's, I hear myself in the background twice. Okay. Okay. So, if the slopes are the same, the lines are parallel, but the slopes are not the same. So the lines are not parallel. If the lines are perpendicular, the product of the slopes is -1. And that is the case. If you multiply -6/5 by 5/6, you will get -1, so the lines are perpendicular. So again, if the lines are parallel, the slopes will be the same. If the slopes are not the same, then the lines are not parallel. So what can they be is, let's check if the product is -1. And it happens that on this particular example, the product is -1. If you multiply on the side -6 divided by 5 divided by 6, you'll get -1. So the lines are perpendicular. Find the equation of the line that contains a given point and is parallel to the given line. We want to work on this.